We've come here to South Africa to the Shamwari Game Reserve to shoot a documentary and raise awareness about the endangerment of the rhinos. We use a Sony FS7 for the general documentary shots, we use a Red Dragon for special shots, two A7Ss for gimbal work and also the behind the scenes, and last but not least a Phantom Flex 4K for ultra slow motion shots. The guys from High Speed Works based in Cape Town deliver some amazing shots here. I love shooting documentaries, and in places like this you need to be ready for all kinds of situations. We follow three protagonists, the veterinarian Johan.
This is most probably almost a kilo, so it's a lot of money, but to us we're not interested in that at all.
The anti-poaching unit chief Rodney and the head ranger Andrew.
So ultimately, unless we get rid of the need for that horn, we're going to lose out on the species.
Following people around the reserves requires some kind of spontaneity. This is not always easy. There aren't a lot of documentary zooms on the market which fit this application. Therefore, I'm very happy to have the prototype of a new ZEISS lens on my camera. The new lightweight Zoom 3 with a focal range of 21 to 100 millimeters. The fact that it's made for super 35mm sensors means that it's lighter and slimmer than other ZEISS zoom lenses, which are made for full frame. There simply isn't a chance to change lenses constantly in an environment like this. It's dusty, things move fast, and you have to react very spontaneously. In 1 second I'm sitting next to the driver in the car and have to get a very wide shot, and next second we have a herd of elephants in front of us and I want to get a close-up shot of one of the baby elephants, for example. It's very, very tough, and you want to be as versatile as possible. Otherwise you're stuck with the wrong lens at the wrong time. Having the versatility to choose anything between 21mm for a wide end and 100mm on the long end is remarkable. If you look at the market, there aren't very many documentary zooms for super 35mm cameras out there, simply because they are very hard to make. I'm happy to say that the ZEISS LWZ3 is one of the sharpest zoom lenses I've ever seen. It's also very fast. It starts at T2.9 at 21mm and ends at T3.9 at 100mm. Like other ZEISS lenses, the mounts are interchangeable, which means you can use the lens on almost any camera. In our case, the prototype had a PL mount, and we used a PL to E adapter from Vocus to use it in the FS7. Because the Phantom Flex has a PL mount, it was very easy for us to move the lens between the cameras. Thanks to the guys at FOMA and Sachtler, we were also able to test the new Maxima gimbal. We mounted it to a car and used the Phantom Flex 4K with a 70-100 lens and also the new 21 to 100mm lens, and tried some tracking shots with animals. There's definitely a steep learning curve, but it's cool that you can use a very long camera with a long lens in a gimbal. Last but not least, we were also using a couple of the smaller ZEISS Milvus lenses. These are fully manual prime lenses, perfect for gimbal work because of their size and weight. I love the Movi M5 in combination with the Sony A7S, and the Milvus 21mm 2.8 proved to be a perfect lens in that setup. This production has been an incredible adventure for me, and I'm very, very happy with what we were able to get in such a short amount of time. For example, we had a herd of elephants play in the water in front of us for over an hour. Imagine being stuck in that situation with the wrong lens in the car where you can't move because you would just scare the animals or also get in a dangerous situation. Having a versatile zoom lens like this is absolutely essential on documentaries. I know that the ZEISS LWZ3 will become my new go-to lens for documentary work, and I think it will spend most of its time attached to my camera.